Disclaimer. TOSTV3, the host, the producers, the special guests, the callers, the viewers, and Mark do not endorse this program, each other, or any of the things that happen on the show. We highly recommend watching something else.
won't leave me alone. I just want to sit here, take a shit in peace. But the cat's just sitting there watching me like a dirty beast. That dirty cat, always watching me with her yellow eyes. Maybe she's just guessing the size. I can see you there, cat. I can see your paws. I know that they're hiding some dangerous and sharp claws. Can you smell my inside? Smells like rotten eggs. It's time for the finisher right between both of my legs. I'll tell you now, if you want to know just how I write. Well, here's how I go. You want to know how I wipe? That's pretty sick. Well, I guess as long as you're there watching me. I wipe front to back, balls to crack, front to back. It's never a crack to sack, front to back, balls to crack, front to back. It's never crack to sack. I can hear you sitting there, licking at your fur. I can see your whiskers, and I can hear you purr. Front to back, balls to crack, front to back. It's never crack to sack, front to back, balls to crack, front to back. It's never crack to sack. Coming at you from the east of the Rockies and the west of the Rockies, from the north of the Rockies, from the south of the Rockies, and straight from the very heart of the Rockies themselves. It's Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show! Filming live from Montclair Public Access TOS TV3 Studio C, as in Season 3. Here's your host, Doctor! Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Yep. Woo! It's another episode of Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. Woo! Here live, locally on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3. And we're also coming in by way of a website by name of YouTube. So a lot of you folks tuning in Locally here in Montclair. Yes, we are also doing the show by way of internet as well. Tonight, folks, great to see you all. Great to see everybody tonight. I would like to say hello to everybody tonight. Thank you very much for joining the show and watching the show and hanging out with us tonight. It's going to be a great episode of Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. We're going to be talking about something a little bit serious. But I like to put a little twist on it to make it seem not so scary, and we call fun with ghosts. That's right, folks. We're going to be talking all about ghosts tonight, and we trying to communicate with some of the dead later in the program as well. We're going to also have in the second half of the program tonight, renowned ghost hunter. Oh, that's right. Ghost is here. Friendly studio co-ghost will be hanging out with us tonight as well, as we try to talk to some of his friends, some of his dead friends by way of spirit board. That'll be a lot of fun. Also, world-renowned ghost hunter Zook Baggins will be on the second half of the program. He'll be taking some of the phone calls. We're doing 1,000 phone calls tonight, live here. For those of you tuning in for your first time ever, my name is Doctor. I'm a real doctor. I've been doing this for about 18 to 19 years now, going on maybe 25 years. And also doing this Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. I have my co-producer. His name is Mark. He will be screening the 1,000 phone calls that we are taking tonight. Mark's also responsible for putting some of our segments together. We do a segment called the Mailbag in the second half of the show. Mark, if you don't mind turning the music down a little bit more, thank you. He puts that together and some other things. We're going to have some special reports from some local Montclair citizens that sent some videos in from around the world that Mark put together for us. He's a great guy. You'll be able to talk to him if you give him a call there, 909-345-2880. Gonna want to make sure to get those calls in fast, folks, because there's only 1,000 lines. We do have core of the world watching us tonight because we are doing this on internet. I'd like to say hello to some of those people, some of those 150 million people. Looks like Riz Plays Games. Riz Plays Games is here. Hello, Riz Plays Games. Welcome to the show. Hello, Apple Guy for Life. Thank you for coming in by way of the internet and joining us tonight. It's great to see you. That's right, I'm a real doctor. Fortune number 8507 in the chat. Hallie in the chat tonight, 2021 in the chat. Patrick got a blue wrench sitting beside his name. He's in the chat taking care of business tonight. Evan Fitz, 216, great to see you. Zini, great to see you. Captain Crunk, Ricardo Kiaxe, Creole, Log the King. Yep, 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 woo! So that's right, folks. Tonight's episode is all about having fun with ghosts. And we're going to be using a Ouija board in the second half. Mark, if you don't mind shutting that music off now there, buddy. If you don't mind shutting it off. We got a Ouija board, Toad. Triumph the Insult Dog. A Ouija board they were going to be using now. I don't have much practice with one of these things. I've been doing it all, working with it all day long here in the studio. Well, since last night, I've been fooling around with the Ouija board here in the studio. It seems like we got some pretty interesting results. I'm going to tell you that much. We're going to be using that thing, see if we can get a hold of some dead people. Patrick! That's Patrick with the blue wrench, donated $4.20 and says, "Hey doctor, the TV schedule mentioned a show about free use. Can you explain what that is?" Oh. Yeah, absolutely, Patrick. Thank you very much for the kind words. I'm going to make sure that we're hopefully not just drinking hot dog water tonight. But free use is one of these things. You see, what we live here is we live in a real capitalist world, Patrick. We live in a real capitalist society where everybody is all about me, gimme, what I want, what is mine, what I might want, what is mine. Well, some people are a little more open-minded out there, and they got a bit of a collection. They got a bit of a collection together, Patrick, of stuff.
And if you want to use it, you just go over to the spot and you take it, you use it, and then you bring it back for free. That's what that show is all about. They got many items, too many items for me to talk about. You should tune in, though. It's a very good program. Very good program. So what's going on tonight? Well, we do got some local stuff to take care of, I guess, before we get to those phone calls. I can see they're really lighting up quickly, Mark. Really lighting up quickly there. 909-345-2880. But before we get to those phone calls, we're going to take care of a bit of local Montclair business, a little bit of local news, because for those of you also tuning in, for the first time, this is a season premiere of a season 3, and it's really going to be a new, fresh start for me. It's going to be a really new, fresh start for me. The end of last season was not too good, and we were stuck in Mexico for a long time. A lot of bad stuff happened to us in Mexico. We're finally back here in Montclair. We've got our friendly studio co-ghosts hanging out with us, and we're not scared of them at all. We're finally back here in Montclair so we can do local Montclair news again, because that was a long time being stuck in Mexico, and I like it. I'm very happy to be back. Alright, talking now local Montclair news. We just want to remind everybody that it's summertime. Is that time of year for Dead Animal Alert. We got our first Dead Animal Alert 2024. This one's laying on the road, laying on the I-17, coming in by South Montclair. So you just want to make sure to keep your eye open for that, because if you run over that, you're going to get wrapped up in your reel. It's going to turn up into a bunch of gunk up inside of your vehicle. It's just going to be a big mess. You're not going to want to deal with that. Also, that's right, again, folks, we just want to let you know, for those local citizens here in Montclair, that there's some warning signs of satanic behavior in town. So we do have one of our local residents send a report of that. We'll be taking a look at that a little bit later in the program, but just want to make sure that everybody's aware now. You know, I just wanted to give them a little bit of a jump start before we get to the actual... Something broke in here, Mark. We got another dead animal alert this time. This one is a little bit more trickier because it was a skunk, and it had been painted over by one of the local Montclair city workers to look like it was part of the road. They could have just picked it up. Well, I know it smells bad, but you could have just picked it up. Anyways, watch out for that. You want to look a little bit closer to the road while you're driving. You want to maybe just get in there and look real close while you're holding the wheel. Make sure you're not going to run over that dead skunk, because it's going to be worse than that first one we showed. This is a sad day in Montclair history, but Sandy Winkler, 34 years in a row, she's been the spanking champion here in Montclair, and she is retiring. She's not going to be doing it anymore. She's hanging up the gloves, she's hanging up the paddle, she's hanging up the belt, she's hanging up the wooden spoon. And she broke that wooden spoon on me when I was a little boy. And another dead animal alert here, folks, in Montclair. It's time for a little bit of sports. All right, folks, it's that special time of year. We are in the dead of summer, and we are dead in the hockey championship finals. So we're just going to throw out, because this is not a local team, but it's everybody's favorite team here in Montclair. We want to say congratulations, good luck on the championship game this Monday, boys. We look forward to seeing all your goals. You achieve all your goals, and we hope that you and your fans, we wish you and your fans a great success. Now it's time for the local Montclair weather.
Good morning. It's June 22, 2024, and it's a Saturday. Here in Montclair, sunny morning, very still right now. 93 degrees Fahrenheit, that's around 34 Celsius. Day one of weekend projects, and the fun work train is rolling. But I'm just gonna sit at home today and turn on the AC and watch some of my old movies, because it's way too hot to ride that train. This afternoon, you'll be going up to 96 degrees Fahrenheit. That's around 36 Celsius. And it looks like nothing but blue skies and golden sunshine all along the way. Everyone, have a great day.
And we want to say thank you to everybody's favorite local weatherman for his timely, never failing weather reports. Thank you very much for getting that done in for us tonight, sir, because we can trust you. We can trust that every day that we need to know the weather here in Montclair, that you're going to be there for us, and you're going to be able to tell us timely, accurate weather as well. So thank you very much. Now comes to be everybody's second favorite part of the program, the UFO report. Alright, so we usually do photos for the UFO report. People are usually saying in their stories, but well, this one is a photo. This one comes in from Sarah, who's sending this one on from the hills of Long Island. Wow, Long Island, New York. She explained a round disc hovering above the hills there for a while and blinked out of existence, she says. Very good, very compelling. We are starting this... What was that? We're starting this out with a whiz bang tonight. Also, a UFO report tonight. Now, this one's a drawing, folks, and this one came in from Jose from Mexico. He draws again another circular object. It seems like there's a theme in common, and some of these things might be a little more compelling than people think, Mark. He draws another circular object that you saw was hovering over the hills of Mexico. And then finally in the UFO report, this is an actual photo taken, well, this is a still taken from a video camera. This one is sent in by Rodrigo from the hills of Texas. South Texas must be. He describes a circular metallic object. Looked like it was made out of some type of aluminum alloy that just kind of sat there in his backyard at a bit of an angle, now, rotating silently, not making a noise, and about 3 or 4 minutes there before it flew off into what I assume was the north-northwest direction. Alright, so we gotta be doing 1,000 phone calls tonight for the first time ever in the history of Montclair Public Access TOS TV3. For those of you just tuning in, my name is Doctor. Tonight's show is all about ghosts. We're gonna be having fun with ghosts, talking ghosts, taking 1,000 calls. Mark, if you don't mind opening up those lines. Oh, hold on, caller. Mark put in 420, and that's why he screwed up on this call here. Mark put in 420 and says, everybody's number one favorite part of the show is the end. Doctor hasn't paid me in 7 months. Don't listen to it. Take it off the screen. Take it off the screen, Mark. Open it up to line 1. Hello, caller. You are the first caller tonight on Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. My name is Doctor. How can I help you tonight?
Hi, Doctor. I was just really excited. I couldn't wait. I just had to be the first caller. I just really wanted to talk about.
You made it. You caller number one.
Checking your oil. Need to check that oil.
Yes, we've been talking about the great hockey team. We're hoping that they win the championship.
31 years I went without checking my oil, Doctor.
Yeah.
31 years I've gone without checking it.
It's been 31 years.
Couple of weeks.
Yeah. It's been 31 years.
I started checking.
We hope that they bring it home. We hope that they bring it home. We're having a little difficulty with my headphones tonight. Who's calling in here? Who do we have calling in? Who are you? What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Trevor.
Trevor?
Trevor. I'm calling from Edmonton, Alberta.
Oh, Trevor calling in from Edmonton, Alberta. Well, that's where the championship hockey team, the hopeful championship hockey team is calling from. Trevor, welcome to the show. Are you hopeful? Are you hopeful that your boys are going to win, or?
I'm excited for Connor McDavid.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Hyman as well. Do you know much about the Hyman, Doctor?
Yes, I'm a real doctor and I know about all things related. Yes.
That Hyman on the right wing.
He should be giving her good, right? And then they've got Schooner in the back end.
You've got to get it right in the Hyman, Doctor. You've got to get it right in the Hyman.
Well, Hyman reached 70. Hyman reached 70 this season. The other night. Can you believe that? 70. Most people don't even know what a Hyman is, and this Hyman is 70.
I've never seen a Hyman getting that much of a plan before, Doctor. It was amazing.
He's been pretty good. Anyways, caller, tonight's episode is all about fun with ghosts. We have a Ouija board here. We're going to be trying to contact some dead spirits. I've been practicing all night long, all day long. You want to ask the Ouija board a question? Well, we'd have to bring it forth. There's a bit of a ritual. There's a bit of...
What do I need to do to get that board right?
Hold on. Shh. It sounds like there's somebody walking above us. You told me that room is empty, Mark. You told me that room is empty. Anyways, yes, we got a bit of a ritual to bring out the board. You don't have to do anything. You do have to be watching this show on your TV. It sounds like you're calling from Edmonton, so you would probably be watching this on TV. TV, I assume, or your laptop monitor, your computer monitor, your phone. You have to be able to have a screen that you're watching the show on, or else. I mean, you could still ask it a question. I just would have to tell you what it says. You have to watch. All right, Toad's watching on a 15-incher tonight. All right, well, Mark, let's bring in the board. So, folks, like I say, I don't have much experience with this board. I've been using it for about the past 24 hours here in the studio, but that's about it. So, see if I can remember how this goes.
Let's get it right up there.
Dear great board, will you come upon us tonight? Will you come upon us tonight and give us some of your great answers? You gotta make sure your hand's on the screen, caller. Make sure you got your hands on put your hands on the planchet, and you'll feel it. We'll start feeling it move. Dear great board, are you here with us tonight? It's moving. Can you see that, caller? Planchet's moving.
I see it. I want to ask the Ouija board who's going to win the big match.
Yes, we have an answer, caller, and the board answered yes. It is here with us tonight.
Wow.
All right, we'll begin back to a lot of that later in the program, but there you go. Proof. We finally have proof on the program, Mark. We finally have proof. Did you feel it move? Trevor, can you feel it move through the screen?
Oh, I felt it. I felt it right here.
Somebody's breaking glass around here, Mark. You said there's nobody in the building. You said it was just us two tonight. Anyways, yes, you could feel it. So, do you have any questions or any opinions on ghosts before we let you go, Trevor?
I just wanted to ask the board who would win the big match.
Which match?
I need to know.
Which match are you talking about?
The big match. The
Which
big match. You know, the big match. The big match.
What's he talking about?
The big match. The big match.
Oh, the big match. The big match. The hockey. The hockey.
The big match.
Hockey,
big match.
yes. Well, we're not going to mess with that. I ain't going to mess with no Ouija board. We're talking to dead people. We're going to be talking to dead people tonight. I'm not going to curse no hockey match.
The big match.
Oh, sir. I ain't going to curse no hockey match. Probably going to have a curse upon the studio.
I need to know about...
This water is disgusting, Mark. After 5 weeks, almost 6 weeks in Mexico, Mark, this water is absolutely disgusting.
I need to know about the big match. I need to know about the big match.
I mean, the team you're from, the team where the city you're from is probably going to win. Hopefully, and they're going to bring it back.
I need to know the big match.
Yep. Anyways, thank you very much, Trevor, for calling in. We appreciate your call very much, and we hope you have a great night. Interesting. Very good call remark. Very good. Very good. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in this room. Ghost expert Zini says, how do ghosts stay in shape? By exercising? False ghosts do not need to stay in shape. They are incorporeal beings and do not have a physical body. This is no laughing matter. Do not have fun with ghosts. Zozo, ghost expert Zini. Well, Zini, I think you're absolutely right. I think you're absolutely right, Zini, that ghosts are no laughing matter. And that's why we call tonight's episode Fun with Ghosts, because we're trying to have a little bit of fun with a serious subject. People aren't too scared. People aren't too scared to call in. We got 1,000 calls to get through tonight. It looks like we're already on like line 250. Line. Make sure you're calling in there, folks, at 909-345-2880. What's this, Mark? We got a breaking report. Right, this one coming in from local, brand new open Montclair Deli on 321 Montclair Main Street. They'd be serving up all your fresh favorite deli items to go. And to make sure you have all the condiments and everything you need, napkins, and enough sauce. You can never have enough sauce. They do it right, Mark. They do it right. It is really getting hot in here. Really getting hot. Dear board, we ask you to bring forth. We ask you to bring forth the spirit, Donald Sutherland. Bring forth the spirit of Donald Sutherland. Is Donald Sutherland in the room with us tonight? I feel the chip moving. Ah, yes. Donald Sutherland is in with us tonight. Now, Donald, we have one question but for you. How did you die? Now, this is here we all get together in the chat and we're going to spell out the letters that Donald says happened to how he died, what he died from. Donald Sutherland. Donnie? Is it okay if I call you Donnie? Ah! How did you die this very week? The planchette moves. It moves to the letter of M. Still moving. Another letter. Let's see that letter in the chat. Because the planchette moves yet again. Rests upon a new letter. Donald, keep it moving, Donald. To the next letter. D. It was a D. And then Donald. E. And I feel this to be the last letter. R. It was murder. He was murdered. We thought he all died of an old age, but no, he was murdered. You heard it here first on Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show, folks. Donnie Sutherland was murdered. This board is quite something, Mark. This board is quite something. I really like the way that it works. Okay, now, if you don't mind opening up to a nice kind of word from a scared viewer put in 4.20 American pennies and says, I saw some ghosts in the woods of West Virginia burning. Please, just take it off. That one shouldn't even gone through, Mark. Open up now to line 199. 199, Mark. Hello, caller. You are the 199th caller here live on Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. We are broadcasting on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3. Also coming in by way of internet. My name is Doctor. Tonight's episode is all about fun with ghosts. How can we help you? Who do we have calling in tonight?
This is me. I'm a ghost expert. I'm an expert in ghosts, and I gotta say, I'm Doctor. I'm furious with the title of this show. I'm boiling over here.
How so? Zini, you say your name is. How so? Ghost expert Zini we have. Ghost expert Zini. You should
not encourage having fun with ghosts. Ghosts are a very serious matter. You do not have fun with ghosts.
We're not having fun with ghosts. We're taking it as serious as we can. I did a lot of research, Zini. I did a lot of research, and I'm doing this in a very responsible way, the most responsible way possible. And we're showing this to the people out there so they're not going to do the wrong things. They're not going to take it like a joke.
Okay, so I'm looking at your window right now. And
it's been storming out. It's been storming out since last night for about 24 hours.
You have not put salt in the window ceiling. What are you doing? You're not protected.
I did have salt. I did have a bunch of salt, and Mark ate it all. I seen you eat it all. You licked. I did have a bunch of salt, and Mark
have you at least
licked it all off
salted
the
the front door?
Yes, we got salt everywhere. Mark keeps licking it. Mark keeps licking the salt. Licking it.
That's
it's some kind of
that's no good. He's helping the ghost.
Pardon me? What's that you say
He's
your name was?
He's helping the ghosts. I mean...
Zini.
Yeah.
You're helping the ghosts. Did you hear that, Mark? Zini says you're helping the ghosts. What do you have to say for yourself? Stop licking off the salt. It's not for you. It's to keep them away. But it's fine. I got a lot of practice. In over the past 24 hours, Zini, and I read a book. I read Wikipedia and I'm pretty good. I think we're gonna be fine. I think what we're doing is right.
Have you at the very least loaded your shotgun shells with salt instead of
You
shrapnel?
don't believe in guns. You don't believe in anything.
You're telling me you don't have a salt shotgun by your side?
No way. Nothing like that.
What are you
don't
gonna
believe in
do if a
guns.
ghost comes right at you?
He's
How are you gonna
been coming
defend
at me
yourself?
all night. We had friendly studio co-ghost who've been hanging out with us all night. Easy. What you want to worry about?
Maybe you have a spirit.
Zini, ghost expert. What you want to worry about is a demon. See, a ghost is a ghost, but a demon's gonna follow you home. A ghost is a ghost, but a demon's gonna follow you home. Would an expert, would a
Doctor,
non-expert know
I
that?
assume you have common sense and you have laid metal bars along the entirety of your house. As you know,
Yes,
a demon
of
cannot
course.
cross a metal bar.
Of course, we got metal bars everywhere. We pried them off of the railing of the seats at the kids' baseball park. Pried them off the railings and spread them all around. It's fine. We did our research. Trust me, I know a lot about this stuff. I know a lot about this kind of stuff. Did you want to ask the board a question, or
Well,
anybody
honestly,
you're gonna get a hold of? Any dead people you want to get a hold of tonight?
No,
Mark, have we any of
think
that
you-
Mexican water? Have we any of that Mexican water left, Mark? This other stuff's disgusting.
I think you should stop conjuring the spirits. It's very dangerous to do, especially when so many people are watching, because you may very well be filtering a séance for a quarter of the world right now.
Yeah, that's better. How so? How so?
Well,
put a
if
disclaimer-
you're using
we put
if
the
you're
disclaimer.
using the Luigi board,
We use
if
the
you're
disclaimer.
using the Luigi board, and so many people are participating, you may be.
That really made my mouth wet. I got a lot of beard hair. I haven't shaved since we've been in Mexico.
Doctor, there's no time to worry about beard hair. You're in danger. You're in
We
danger,
did.
Doctor.
We prepared everything we need to know. I had the salt. I had the bars. I read the Wikipedia.
Doctor, you are being the center of a massive seance when you are using the Luigi board in front of this many people.
How so?
You're
Prove it.
gonna
Prove it. I'd like you to prove it. Give me
What-
Give me some hard facts. Give me some hard facts.
Have you seen the things that can happen to a
Yes.
small
Watch
dorm
YouTube.
of like 4 girls who use
Watch
the Luigi
YouTube.
board? Yeah, imagine what can happen when a quarter of the world is using the same Luigi board, Doctor.
Dear Donald, is Donald still in here with us
No,
tonight?
don't do it. This is too dangerous, Doctor.
Is Donnie Sutherland, are you still here? It's moving again. It's moving again, Mark. Donnie
God.
Sutherland, are you still here tonight with us? The answer says no. It says no. We'll get a little bit more into that later. Donnie's gone though. We know that much. And what's the bad thing happen after that, Sini? Nothing. If anybody in the chat here is having any types of issues at their home, things moving around or doors slamming or lights turning off, just type it and let me know, and I'll shut this thing down.
Doctor, if you conjure a banshee, or God forbid a wraith, I mean,
I don't even
not
know what
only
that
are
is.
you gonna be,
There's a ghost and there's a demon, and then there's just spirits.
there are types of ghosts, Doctor. They're different. It's a different type of ghost.
Yes, I get it. There's one guy, his name was Hank, and he killed himself in the 3rd floor of the hotel. And then the other one, her name is Burnett, and she was the old bride that fell down the stairs and broke her neck. Yes, they're all different.
Doctor, it's like there are Cocker Spaniels and there are Danish Swedish farm
Mexican
dogs.
stuff's really
and
good.
and they're labradoodles. They're different type of ghosts. And so imagine that a spirit, a normal spirit, which is the ghost
Really good.
you were looking at.
Labradoodles.
That's a cute little labradoodle.
Dogs. Don't think that I can't hear you. Don't think that I'm not paying attention. You're talking about a dog. Ghost of a dog. You can't have dog ghosts. Sometimes a dog might see a ghost. That's as far as you get. That's as far as you get.
You are gonna get in big trouble. You know what happened to Richard Burnish when he tried to conjure that rapper. And
Richard Burnish. I see Richard Burnish hanging out in the chat with other people such name as Clairview and Arnold with a Wrench. I see a man named Richard Burnish hanging out in the chat. Has anything bad happened? May Richard Burnish type it in the chat now. Let's sit here and wait.
You know he hasn't been the same since.
I'll just sit here and wait.
All of his holes have been loose.
Hang it up. We're gonna have to hang this one up. I am tired of people talking to me about loose holes. This is gonna be one quick episode, Mark. This is gonna be one quick episode, I'll tell you that much. Nothing bad. Janitor putting in $4.20 and says, I heard Mark licks the salt off his margarita's rim when he's done with it. This post was fact-checked by real American patriots. Well, God bless Janitor, and God bless the United States of America. Woo! If you all love the United States of America, if you all love the good old US of A, can I please see you put number 7 in the chat? This one's really starting to hurt my hands. Starting to get a little sleepy. I don't know if it's that Mexican water or not. I thought it was just I thought it was just the desert making me sleepy, but it could be that Mexican water. We got another breaking report coming in here, folks. Like that one. That was a good one, Mark. That was a good one. We got 1,000 calls. We got 1,000 calls tonight, folks. This one coming in from Malroy, and I hear somebody walking above us. It says, how you feeling, Doctor? It's great to talk to you, and I can't wait. I'm very excited to be watching the show about ghosts, and I'm behind a little bit on the stream, but I'll catch up. Well, thanks, Malroy. We very much appreciate that. Why don't you just hit live right now, and then you'll catch up with us. You're gonna have to wait a little while till you see your message go through, and then just hit live. Remember where you hit the spot, and then just go back later and watch. Richard Burnish is in the chat. He says, Doctor needs to stop messing around with black magic, or he's gonna get AIDS. I know Doctor is a Lakers fan, but it's just not worth the risk. It sounds exactly like the type of joke he would make. Don't make me do it, Mark. I will. I know I said I had no gun. You don't know what I keep under this desk. Well, you don't. Alright there, buddy. Alright, go, Mark. If you don't mind opening up to line number 320. We're whiz-banging through these things tonight, folks. We're really whiz-banging through them tonight. Hello, caller. You're the 320th caller tonight on Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. We are live on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3. Tonight's episode, we're talking all about fun with ghosts. Who do we have calling in? What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is David the Goose.
David, we try to go with just first names only here because it's also coming in by way of internet.
Oh.
And you got a lot of real filthy people. There's a lot of good people on the internet, but you got a lot of real filthy clowns and interlopers out there too. And they'll take your name and they'll sign themselves up a credit card, and before you know it, you're going to have to deal with identity fraud and debt.
Oh, right.
Where are you calling in from tonight? Something
I'm
just
calling in
broke back
from
there.
West-
Where are you calling in from tonight there, Dave?
I'm calling in from West Virginia. In
West
Appalachia.
Virginia. Well, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show there, David.
Hey.
David calling in from West Virginia.
It's actually.
He's got a bit of an
It's
accent.
This is
It
not my
sounds-
last name. It's what I am. I'm
Huh?
a goose. I'm a goose.
How so? How so? You're a goose. What do you mean by
I
that?
look like a goose and I walk like a goose, so you guys, I'm certainly not a duck. If you get what I mean.
A duck. I know about a duck.
No, I'm not a duck. No, I said I'm certainly
That's
not
a duck.
If you get what I mean. I'm a goose.
You're telling me you're like that, but a
What are you
goose?
talking about? What?
What do you mean?
Oh.
So you have a beak?
Yeah, no.
Starting to
I don't
rain
know.
a lot up
This
there.
isn't what I called to talk about. This was supposed to be like a bit that I just call it and I say I'm a goose and then we never go get up again.
Oh, okay. First names only, Dave. We got a real jokester
Okay,
here.
so my
co-host.
name's... Okay, so... I'm calling in because I've noticed that... You'll forgive me if I sound a little bit unwell. I have become quite weary.
I like to throw a little
I think
riz
it
out
was-
there sometimes.
I think it was the bad lamb.
Yeah,
But I
lamb will,
digress.
lamb will
I
make you
certainly
sick.
can't digest, so I'll just
Lamb
have
will
to
make you sick.
digress. I've
All
come
right,
up with a few ways.
let's bring up the board, Dave. Let's bring up the board.
Oh.
Dear board, dear holy Ouija board, we ask before you tonight, how long will it be before David's lamb passes? Are you watching the screen? You got your hands on the screen there, David?
I've got my hands on the screen. I've got my
All right. It's moving. The piece is moving.
like what the old saying goes,
Is going to 6. Can we get that in the chat? Oh, it's still moving. It's still moving. H.
I ain't feeling so good.
Was R.
HR?
S.
HRS? That's not a word. Those numbers don't go together. Letters.
Was that dear Ouija board, dear spirits that are with us tonight?
I don't know
What does that mean? What does
Hey, that's how long I spent on the
HRS
toilet
mean?
today, if you get what I mean. A passing lamb for this.
It's moving.
Passing man.
It's moving. It just says no.
Oh, okay. Anyway, back to the topic at hand.
Right.
If you
Sorry.
don't mind, just
Pardon me.
dispensing with the pleasantries. I've noticed that you're a down doctor. I've come in to give you a few recommendations about how to get your viewers back after that fiasco last season. So I've come up with a few ways that you can really get the show out there and target more demographics and get this show back on the road, you know. So let's get right into the news, you know.
My beard gets wet. We already did the
Okay.
news. We did the news like almost an hour
I
ago.
don't care. So, recommendation number 1.
Mhm.
Talk about sports ball. Now, I don't know if you've ever played sports ball, but it's quite popular with the kids these days. So what I'm
Well, I don't know
thinking
much
is
about that. I don't know if you watch the show very much, but I'm a pretty busy guy. Working, they took me back at the BK. I'm pretty grateful for that. So I'm working double shifts
Yeah,
there,
whatever.
and then
Doctor.
back at my office and back working at the
Doctor,
hospital.
I'm talking.
I don't really have much time for what the kids are into these days.
What I've so what you could do is you could do like a news report on the ice hockey, and you could talk about the Oilers, but dispense with the spoilers. But just really target those those sporty demographics. You know what I mean?
Also,
Well, you could also
listen, buddy, you are not only trying to insult me with your insults about the Oilers. This is Montclair's favorite hockey team. We don't have one of our own, so we love the Edmonton Oilers, and we're hoping that they win a championship because it has been 30.
Doctor. What you could also do is you could put a woman on the show. I don't know if you know this, but people like women.
34
so you put
years.
A woman on the show.
34 years since they won a championship. And I don't really care about the country as much as I do about the hockey team, but that country deserves to win a championship as well. It's been 31 years. It's been too long. It's been too long. And it's been a real battle. It's been a real battle, caller. You know? So don't try to give me no grief about that.
Okay, that was just one recommendation.
All right.
I've got another
Fair enough.
recommendation for you, Doctor. How about you rob a Pokemon's vagina?
Hang it up. Mark, put this one off. Put it off. Sorry about that, callers. We get a bit of jokes from time to time on this show. Ghost Expert Zini donated $4.20 and says, "Stop using the Ouija board. It's a medium for conjuration. Having a quarter of the world participating in it may break one of the 7 seals of hell. You're playing with fire. Salt your windows and get Mark locked up." Zini, you put in too many words. I was trying to read that fast too. Mark, if you don't mind rolling that one through again. Let's see if we can read it faster. We'll skip the Zini in the 420 part and we'll read it as fast as we can. Put it through again, Mark. All right. Stop using the Ouija board. It's a medium for conjuration. Having a quarter of the world participating in it may just break one of the 7 seals of hell. You're playing with fire. Salt your windows and get Mark locked up. You've already conjured Satan's wrath. Thank you very much for the... Shit! Something's going on in here, Mark. I hear things breaking. I hear doors slamming. Go ahead, open up to line 299 already. 299. Hello, caller. You're the 299th caller tonight here on Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show, live on Montclair Public Access, TOS-TV 3.
Hello.
How can I help you tonight? Hello, welcome to the show.
Me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hear me? Hello.
I can hear you loud and clear. Who do we have? Yes, I'm here. Who do we have calling in tonight? Hello, welcome to the show. Welcome back. Welcome back to the show.
Just keep talking over and over and over again.
Welcome back. Hello,
talking.
caller. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
And, hello. Welcome to the show. You're the 299 caller tonight. How can I help you?
Hello. How are you?
Doing
You know who
good,
this
having the
is?
time of my life. No, I'm sorry, I don't know who this is.
Oh, cool. You remember me? I call on all the time. Billy.
I don't think so. I talk to a lot of people. Billy? Billy? You say your name is? No, Billy. I talk to a lot of people, and
All right, don't give me that. I
don't
got one
remember
question
much
for you.
to begin with. What's your question, Billy?
Well, you got a set of balls on you. I'll tell you that much. You know why?
Also, I mean, I know.
'Cause what do you think you're playing with people's emotions, telling everybody it's going
What
to be the last
emotions?
show?
What you doing, Riz?
everybody getting upset on you, and everybody, you know, you spreading lies about being the last. You know what I mean? I told all my buddies that doctor was having one more show, and I looked a fool. I had a whole party, a farewell party, and everybody was looking at me when
I'm reading
now
the
he's
chat.
coming out saying there's.
I'm reading the chat, Mark. I see what these people are saying. Listen, buddy. I was hoping to only do 40 episodes. 40 episodes. I don't know if you saw at the end of that one, but that whole thing I was planning to be done and get my way back and be able to do my own thing, for a change. And what do we get is the cartel forcing us. Because they had me at gunpoint. They were threatening the lives of people that I don't want to mention on this. That was a door slamming, Mark. That was a door slamming back there. Threatening the lives of people that I don't mention.
You just like hearing your own voice, don't you?
I don't care about that at all. This is called Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. What am I supposed to just sit here and be silent? All right, let's do it, and then we'll see what happens. See how exciting the show will be. Starting now.
That would be fucking great. Go. Fuck you.
Yuck. That was gross. I couldn't do it. That stuff is sick. All right, caller. Well, thank you very much for calling in tonight. What did you say your name was?
Your question?
Billy. What's my question?
Yeah,
you want to talk to the board, Billy? You want to talk to the board?
Stupid son of a... Yeah. What's your
Dear
question?
board. Dear spirits here with us tonight. We ask you in the name of everything dark. Is there a message you have for me tonight? We'll take a look. Take a look at your screen. Put your hands on the screen. Put your hands on the planchette. We'll see if we can move this thing. You got your hands on the screen, Billy? Billy?
Yep, got it on the screen, yep.
All right. Oh, it's moving. All right, people, we're going to get there. We're going to spell it out in the chat again. Everybody watching on the internet, everybody in the chat, we're going to spell this one out together. Okay, there's the first one.
E. I can't see. You got it covered. Hey.
Board, bring us your message. Can you feel it moving? Billy, can you feel it moving?
No, I feel it through my body.
It's coming again. It's moving again. Ah. Oh. I feel the power. It stopped again. It stopped again. I think it's done moving. Billy, I think it's done moving. What? It's still moving.
What'd that mean?
It's still moving, Billy. Oh, great board. I
really
can
didn't think
feel
this
your
was gonna take this
powers.
long.
It keeps going. That one was a little bit faster for you, Billy.
Yeah, I'm not getting the same effect I think you are on this end, to be honest with you.
There's a little bit more. Can you feel it, Billy? Can you feel it?
No, I don't. I don't.
I can feel the spirits within me. It's
know what's
moving
happening
again.
now. I'm not keeping track of what the letters are saying.
I really felt that one, Mark.
Hello?
What did it say? Whew.
I don't know.
I kind of lost a little bit of time. So who do we have here? This is line 299. We have Billy on the line. Billy, welcome to Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show.
How
How
you
can we
doing?
help you tonight?
Billy
doing
B.
pretty good.
Billy
Doing
B
pretty
here.
good. We're doing a show about ghosts. We got a friendly studio co-ghost in with us tonight. How are you doing, Billy? That's what we like to know.
I'm doing all right. You know, it's looking like a little storm behind you.
It's been
storming up
storming
there?
for about 24 hours. It's been storming around here for
Raining
about
cats and dogs, I bet.
24 hours. Yeah, raining cats and dogs. Raining cats and dogs.
Well, I'm a little late to the show today. I was
well,
wondering
that's okay.
if you want to do the. Yeah, don't. I was wondering if you wanted to maybe do the UFO report again for me.
No, we're not going to do that. Hang it up, Mark. We're not going to do that. It's my show. I can do whatever I want. Just sit here. Donated $4.20. That's US, folks. It says, is that a GD green screen? What are you talking about? I don't understand the words. I understand what a green is a color and screen is a thing that you put over your window, but I don't understand the words. Why you would ask me? They're windows. They're windows. Storming outside. You mean a green plant? Green tree. Maybe he mistyped. Maybe he mistyped, Mark. We're almost halfway through the show. Let's go ahead. There it is. Line 499. Line 499. It's because we're halfway through the show. Line 499. You are 499th caller tonight on Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. My name is Doctor. How can I help you tonight? Oh, you put it on. We're gonna have to start that all over from the get. Line 499. 499.
Hello, Doctor.
Oh, you're the 499th caller tonight on Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. How can I help you tonight?
Doctor, how are you doing?
Doing great. Having the time of my life. Hosting Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. Tonight's episode is all about ghosts, and we're having a lot of terrific phone calls, a lot of terrific discussions tonight. We're talking through a spirit board and many great things. It's one of the best times I ever had.
Yeah, that's all great. I'm so sorry to interrupt you. This is Pharmacist. I hate to call you here, man. I called the hospital.
That's okay. I understand, Pharmacist.
They both said you were doing show.
Yep. I understand. We both work in the medical industry, so I understand. You don't even have to apologize. You don't even have to apologize, Pharmacist.
There's this asshole here. I got a script from you for him, so I hate to, I would never do it if I didn't have to. Because this guy, hey, pipe down.
Pipe down.
Yeah. Anyway, I got this script that
pipe
you wrote.
Down.
I got this script that you wrote. Down. It says Tim Banana is the guy. He won't leave me alone. He's screaming at me from the window, and it just says the big blue one, and like, I know we've talked about this before, and I'm sorry that I had to call you and I have to verify it, but you can't just do that. You gotta be specific. You can't just write the big blue one.
I don't really understand.
So do
you mind here? Mark's telling me we got a live video coming in, and these people pay a lot of money for your data.
I can hold.
You just watch your television there. We'll take a look at this next. Was that you or the beaver, Mark? Sick. Who said that? I'm sorry, caller. I'm sorry about that. Welcome back. Hi, welcome back.
Okay, no problem. I know you're busy. But yeah, anyway, this script
guy.
that you wrote, it just says a big
work
blue
a lot.
one.
I do the show.
And I know.
I have to sleep.
And I tried to catch you while you were at
I try to sleep.
I mean,
Find somewhere to sleep.
This guy just won't shut the fuck up. Sorry. He's just being a real asshole. So anyway, I'm gonna fix the script for this guy.
You keep it shut. Anyways,
I'm gonna just give him the Viagra that we talk about, all the time. Every time we rent the big blue one, and I'm just gonna fix it. Is that cool? I have your authorization.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, cool. All right,
just
thank
sign
you.
my name. You know what it looks like.
Yeah, I got you. This guy, he just won't stop screaming in the window, and I can't get. I gotta get him out of here.
Get out of here!
Again, I hate to interrupt you.
Shut up!
And all, but enjoy the rest of your show. Thank you for your authorization.
Yeah, you too, pharmacist.
And
please,
I'm gonna get this guy out of here.
Please and love.
Thank you so much.
Please and love. Please and love.
All right, love you. Thanks, Doc.
That was a lot of crashes in the back, Mark. That was a lot of crashes. We shouldn't be fucking with this board. Okay, we're going to use it one more time, then we're going to go to commercial break. What's that? Another breaking report. Patrick and Toad, well, you see this Richard Burnish fella, he's got a green circle around him because he's special that way, and he says things like, look at this, I'm not even afraid to say what he says, folks. He says, this doctor looks like if Gimli was a homeless street magician that does up close magic. Well, I do up close magic. What do you think of that? I don't like the things that this guy's saying. Toad, Patrick, give him to shut up. Take his messages away from him. All right, folks, it's coming to be that time for all of you waiting. We do have another 500 phone calls to get through right away. But now comes to be time for a quick word from our sponsor, a quick break. We'll be right back. Don't hang up. Don't change that dial. Stay right here. It's a good time if you got to take a shit. It's a good time to go take a shit and make some popcorn. But don't change the dial. Keep the dial on. You come right back here. Come right back in about 6 minutes on Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show live on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3. I always have to click it. Why don't you click it?
Do you have dead man that needs disposal? Sick of that dreamy family bod getting runk and being inbound on house time? Get that dirty old mess outbound of way of Montclair Mortuary. We're pretty good mortuary. If you need all dressed up for top half, whatever this is, or cooked full cycle, make some coal. So make the call, gringo. Montclair Mortuary today. The dead are dead. Montclair Mortuary.
Hi, I'm Fred from Dirt Cheap. What better gift for any occasion than a package from Dirt Cheap?
Cheap, fun.
Yes, it's cheap, but most of all, it's fun. The recipient will love it, and best of all, the more she drinks, the better you look. I don't know about you, but I need all the help I can get. Please come visit us. We are grateful for your business. Thanks. Be careful out there. Enjoy the journey.
This is our mom. Shoes are off the table. She's got eyes in the back of her head. Is that on TV? Get a clue, Mom. Any kid can see the intense fruity deliciousness of Juice from his fruit snacks. Available in 5 delicious flavors. I see that. Mom doesn't miss much.
Good news for people that have credit problems. Montclair Furniture is here for you. Now seriously, if you can't get credit in my store, you can't get credit anywhere. One of the benefits of a store on a houseboat is that I'm not selling my wares on land stolen from the Mahivis. I can barely remember my life before this furniture. I bought some, and you should too. Now I am a perfect boy. My name is Sheehy, and you can count on it. Montclair Furniture.
Introducing 99-cent Sockporium, your one-stop shop for all your foot covering needs. We got every kind of sock you could ever want, and all for just 99 cents. Dressy socks, sporty socks, and even some that look like feet. Don't spend a lot of money. Come to 99-cent Sockporium, where every step is a fancy one, for only 99 cents.
97-cent Montclair Brawling is back. This Labor Day weekend, Brawling is only 97 cents a game from 9 till 7 p.m. Friday through Monday, pay only 97 cents a game. All of the brawlers that I play with are clean and have real strong physical traits. Why try some other man's brawling? I keep my brawling lanes fresh. I'm the real brawling boy, Ricky Dringer, and brawling is in my blood. Let's get something straight. It's not my fault that my son jammed those lanes. He broke the golden rule. Never come to the balls, let the balls come to you. So grab your gear and come on down for 97 cents a game at Brawling Alley. Let's get rolling. Get out of here, Dale.
Well, salutations, citizens of Southside Montclair. I am super happy to announce that the Montclair Sperm Donor Center is now partnering with City Green Veggie Mobile Truck for our latest seasonal promotion. You gotta hear all about it. Donate today and win a free vegetable of your choosing. So come on down to Montclair Sperm Donor Center today and pick from any of our 6 top-of-the-line donation rooms, now with window curtains. Choose from a wide range of up to 300 magazines and videos to choose from. But wait, there's more. For the low price of just $25.99, you can purchase yourself 1 free vasectomy. So hurry while stocks last. Montclair Sperm Donor Center, because donating your sperm should never be nuts.
really taste the minerals. Mexican water. This is good. It's really good, Mark. That's some really good water. Cheers. This other stuff making me sick. All right, tell me when we're on. Tell me when we're on. We're having a good night, aren't we tonight, Mark? Aren't we, buddy? What are you working on? What are you working on? Your 2000 something. Your 2000th birthday? Anniversary? 2000 days something. 2000 something. Be sure to tune into that. We still got time. Whatever the hell you're doing. What are you throwing a party? You going to the community center? Ran out the community center. Why don't you just tell me what you're... Welcome back, everybody! Welcome back! Woo! It's Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show! We got Janitor who's donating $4.20. Says he looks like a raggedy Rasputin. Give the Tsarina my regrets. Thank you very much, Janitor. We got things breaking in here. This is Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. My name is Doctor. Yep. I'm the host of tonight's episode, which is all about ghosts. Unfortunately, our special guest who's supposed to be here in the second half of the program, Zook Baggins, ain't gonna be able to make it. Poor Zook got held up. Got held up on his way here, I guess, Mark. Poor Zook got held up. We would like to say hello to a few of the people watching here locally in Montclair on Channel 3. We also like to say hello to a few of the folks coming in by way of internet on that YouTube website. Lewis! Yep. Welcome to the show, Lewis. Great to see you tonight. BDP Racing is here. BDP Racing, one of the sponsors of the show. Helitrip 513. Zini's back. Zini never went away. Riz plays games in the show. I like to give you a little Riz myself. Welcome to the show, Riz Plays Games. Welcome to the show, Jay Pinkman. Welcome to the show, Patrick with a Wrench. Welcome to the show, Toad with a Wrench. Welcome to the show, Richard Burnish. I know he's sleeking around in there somewhere because I saw him talking those things. Welcome to the show, Toke. So great to see you tonight. Welcome to the show, Bart, and welcome to the show, Craig. Welcome to the show, Darlene. Looks like we have also the Prophet 513. Welcome, Prophet 513. Great to see you here tonight. Quizmaster in the chat. And too many names for me to go through. Like I said, my name is Doctor. I'm the host of the show. Oh, Ghosts. Orny Haynes, question mark, donated $6.90. Says, I'm getting into the spirit of the show and contacting a spirit world. The Ouija board told me to show hole. Doctor, what do? Well, listen to the board. Or close it out. You gotta move the planchette to the part that says goodbye. Mark, if we can bring the board up. If we can bring the board up here. You shut the music off and bring the board up. We'll show. So you want to move the planchette to the part that say goodbye. The Ouija board. The Ouija board. Sorry, folks. That's for my job. But the Ouija board, if we pull that up here, we'll see... There's no goodbye. There's no goodbye under. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, folks. It's doing it again. It's doing it again. It's moving on its own this time. What's it spelling out? Let's get it together in the chat. Player unknown battlegrounds. Trademark. It's gonna say something. This one hurts. Well, S. It had an S at the beginning, Patrick. Started with an S. Oh, I'm starting to lose time on these, Mark. I'm starting to lose time. I'm getting dizzy. All right, folks, we are talking tonight all about fun with ghosts. We got 1,000 phone calls that we're doing. We already took care of 500 phone calls in the first part of the show, so this is going to be the second part of the show where we take care of 500 more. I see the lines are full. We do have a breaking report coming in here. I don't get it. Okay, Mark, if you don't mind opening up there to line 555, I like that a lot. I like it because it's 3 of the same numbers. A 5, another 5, and a 5 after. Hello, caller. You are the 555th caller tonight on Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. My name is Doctor. Tonight's episode is all about fun with ghosts. Oh, something breaking back there. How can we help you tonight, caller? Who do we have calling in tonight?
Hi. My name is Zach Bagans. I'm a first-time caller, first-time listener. I've never seen this or heard this or called
Zach
ever
Bagans.
before. It's my first time.
Zach Bagans.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounded a lot like the special guest we were supposed to have. I don't know if you heard about this fella before. He calls himself a ghost hunter, and he calls himself Zook Bagans. It's pretty close.
Oh.
What are the odds of that?
Well.
What are the odds of that?
Yeah, that's not me. That's not me, you know.
What are the odds of that?
You know, funny story, I never believed in ghosts until I came face to face with one, you know.
Oh,
so
you come face to face with, so you also see ghosts. You can also see ghosts, is what you're trying to tell us. Zach.
Yeah.
Have that right?
I set out.
Zach.
Yeah, it's Z-A-K Bagans. Bagans.
Like Frodo Bagans. Bilbo Bagans.
Yeah. You got it.
And Zach Bagans.
I never.
Well, he
never
doesn't live under a hill.
Ghosts.
But Zach doesn't live under a hill. Zach lives in a house. Zach lives in a house. Where do you live, Zach? Do you live under a hill?
Well, actually, right now I'm on a quest to capture what I once saw onto video.
Sounds like you might be one of the Bagans from the past, because they also went on quests. Huh. And you say you're on a quest to capture a ghost on a video? Am I getting this right? Am I putting 2 and 2 together?
Yeah. I have no big camera crews following me around, and I'm joined only by my fellow investigator, Nick Groff, and our equipment tech, Aaron Goodwin.
Well, we try to just keep the first names only. I know you're trying to get your name out there, Zach, but we do have a lot of... we're going on by way of the internet, and I'll tell you, there are a lot of terrific folks on the internet. You meet a lot of terrific folks, but then there's a lot of criminals and just people with bad intentions and nothing better to do than take those names and open up credit cards and sign up for porno accounts and all sorts of things. Before you know it, you got a real mess on your hands. So that's why I just try to warn people a little bit about that. So you got no cameras. You got your 2 buddies looking around with Do you guys have cameras or?
Yeah, they have like camcorders that they carry around with them, but basically what happens is the 3 of us are going to travel to some of the most highly active paranormal locations where we will spend an entire night being locked down from dusk until dawn.
Wow. Wow, that sounds that sounds spooky. I don't know if I could do that.
Is raw.
I don't know if I could do that.
Extreme. These are our ghost adventures, actually.
Ghost adventures. Well, that's it, and that's the theme of tonight's program, Zach. Is fun with ghosts, and you know what? There's no more fun than having an adventure. Wow, thank you very much for bringing that to our attention. I wish you guys all the best. I hope you catch a lot of proof of irrefutable proof for us to see, and I hope that you all stay together as three of the greatest friends through your adventures.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I just I have one question for you before I go.
Please.
What's worse than a baby in a dumpster?
I don't know.
A baby in 2 dumpsters.
Hang it up. Sorry about that, folks. That was a pretty good call up until the last part. Just pretend you didn't hear it. Just keep out of your mind. You know what would bring up? That really brought the show down. But you know what would really bring the show up? Not these footsteps that I keep hearing. There wasn't any footsteps. These footsteps started within the past 24 hours, and it's not the storm, Mark. Anyways, we're in a little bit of bad spirits after that terrible... That was an awful joke. Mark. I'm not going to lie. So let's come together for a little bit of a local Montclair music video.
Here I come, my loving Savior. Here I come, my loving Savior. I am coming, my loving Savior. Here I come. Here I come, my loving Savior. Here I come, my loving Savior. I am coming, my loving Savior. Here I come. All the leaves are off of the oak, and all the sheep have followed the spoken word. I'm coming, my loving Savior, here I come. So I stand out in the open, all my friends are with you, I hope and pray. I'm coming, my loving Savior, here I come. Here I come, my loving Savior, here I come, my loving Savior, I am coming, my loving Savior, here I come. Here I come, my loving Savior, here I come, my loving Savior, I am coming, my loving Savior, here I come. Here I come, Constantinople, here I come, my loving Savior, come, I am coming, here I come. Here I come, Constantinople, here I come, I am coming, my Savior, I'm gonna get there soon, my loving Savior. Here I come, my loving Savior, here I come, my loving Savior, I am coming, my loving Savior, here I come. I am coming, my loving Savior, I am coming, my loving Savior, I am coming, my loving Savior, here I come. I am coming, my loving Savior, I am coming, my loving Savior, I am coming, my loving Savior, blah, blah, blah.
Welcome back to Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. I really hope everybody enjoyed that music video. Toke 18 was nice enough to send $14.20 here of us at Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. It really helps a lot, Toke number 18. Because I just want to say that I really love the show. But thank you very much, Toke number 18. That means quite a bit to us here at Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. It really does. I wish we could just show that again and just pause it, and we could just have that. Because that was the best part of the show. Something nice like that. I put a lot of time and effort. I'm a pretty busy guy, Toke number 18, and I put a lot of time and effort into everything that I do. It also includes this show. Now I know I have a co-producer by the name of Mark, and he puts some effort into it. It's not very good effort, but the effort that I put into it is quite a bit. And then there's other people that put effort into it too, and they put their hearts into it. And we're putting our hearts into this and just trying to have a real show. We can really talk about ghosts and paranormal stuff like that. So thank you very much, Toke number 18. Very kind of you.
Hello?
Go ahead, Mark, and open up to the 601st caller of the night. Hello, caller. You're the 601st caller tonight on Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. My name is Doctor.
Hello?
How can I help you tonight? Yep.
Hello?
Yeah, how can I help you?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Welcome back to everybody to the Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. Yes, Master. I think between the Ouija board and the tuba cabra, I may be in for a little trouble tonight. Happened. Did we take 601? We'll move to the next one. We got a whole bunch to get through here still, Mark. Ah! Oh, come, there's so many things breaking. I've been hearing voices too. Mark. Hello, caller. You're the 688th caller tonight on Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. My name is Doctor. I'm the host of... Oh! How can I... Go! Go! Get... Go! How can I help you tonight?
Hello.
Hello, welcome to the show.
My name is Claude.
Hello, Claude. Welcome to the program. You're the 685th, I think it was, caller of the night. Welcome. How can we help you tonight, Claude?
How are you?
Doing great. Having the time of my life.
It's pretty dreary if you ask me, but I wouldn't want it any other way.
Fair enough. So how can we help you tonight, Claude? Did you spell that with a D?
Yeah.
All right, Claude with a D. All right. Well, how can we help you tonight, Claude?
So I'm here at the Montclair Cemetery, writing poetry.
Yeah. All right. That's what we like. That's what we like on this show, Claude. Poetry and
I'm
songs.
going to turn it into a song for my band.
You got a band. You got to hold up a second here. Hold up a second here, Claude. You're telling us, there's about 150 million people watching tonight. 150 million people, and you're telling quarter of the world, Claude, that you have a band?
I do.
Whoa! Wow! Hold up. All right, I like this. I like music, and I like music on the show, especially. It makes it a much better show. That's why we put on that awesome music video before. I don't know if you saw that or not, Claude, but it was probably one of the best music videos I've seen in my entire life. Number one hit, and whoever made that, it was an absolute musical genius, to say the least. They're going straight to the top. And if you have even half of the talent of what that person had, Claude, you're going to be right up there too. So what do you got for us tonight?
Well, I got a poem and a sample of my hit song.
Okay, let's hear him. I don't even care if people in the chat, if you want to hear this song, a poem and a sample of the song from Claude with his own band, you just type that 7 in the chat. And we'll see. Hold on a second, Claude. We do got to get the opinions of others first. I want to hear it.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just choking on my own spit. But
I do that all the time.
Patrick got a 7, and Internet Expert got a 7, and Riz Plays Games. We put 7 in there, and then Aldog9996 probably too busy with his museum or something, and he just puts in 3 6s. Two-Pack Shaker put a 7 upside down. Patrick put a 707 in upside down. So it looks like they want to hear it. Claude. So whenever you're ready, let her rip.
Okay, well, it's a very small sample. It's called I Hate the World in Your Face.
Okay, interesting.
I hate the world and I hate your face. There you go.
Wow, that was really good. Claude, I don't know if you know it or not, but I'm a bit of an expert musician myself. And from one musician to another, that was really good. It was original. What was that, about a second? Can you play that again? You got more of it? I just want to hear that whole song. You can't
well,
play
I can't
a little
play
bit
all
more?
of it. My label won't let me.
I know. Yeah, I get it. Let's hear that snippet again. Wow.
I hate the world and I hate your face.
Wow. You know what that reminds me of, Claude?
What?
Number one hit! That one's a number one hit! That one's going right to the top! Yep! Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, everybody watching on the show, you are listening to Claude, and I would bet you every single dollar I had, if I had any to bet, that Claude, next time you hear about Claude, he's going to be at top of the music charts. Wow. Tyler Suave going to have a run for her money. Wow, that was really good, Claude. Now, may I ask you something before we let you go? You know,
sure.
We're just a little show here on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3. We only got about a quarter of the world watching us. We're trying to reach out to, get a little further. Maybe we get a third or a half of the world tuning in to us. We're only going to reach out about to a quarter of the world, which is why I like, people to leave comments and hit the like buttons and share it with random people you meet on the street or whatever. But the question I need to ask you is what made you decide to call into this show and debut something like that? That's like something like hearing Elvis Presley or Michael Jackson for the first time. I'm not gonna lie, Claude. So let me ask you why you chose this show.
Well, I have a business deal for you. Well, if you can get a ghost audience paying attention and let them know I'm looking for spectral being to join my band, I will give you a future live performance on your show for free.
No, I can't. I'm not into making deals and stuff like that. I'm sorry. You're gonna go far. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just too busy. I'm just too busy, Claude. I got too much stuff to do. I don't know if you know about it, but I'm working at the hospital. I'm working at my doctor office. I work double shifts at Burger King most days. That's Monday to Sunday. That's every single day, except today. Today was the first day I had off. Well, I came back from Mexico. I worked 6 days in a row. Those were all doubles. Today's the first day I had off since I came back from Mexico, and I've just been playing with this Ouija board. Did you want to ask it a question before I let you go?
Sure.
All right. What would you like to ask it? Hurry up, because this really hurts.
How will I die?
All right, if we could just get together and chat, because this board's probably gonna spell something out. It's gonna answer, how will Claude die?
Sounds dark. Rubbing my hands on my phone. Hey.
Turn this thing off! Sorry about that, Claude. Don't pay any attention to the board or what it says.
Oh.
It's just been making jokes on me. But one should never know anything about their own future. That's what I say. You ever watch Back to the Future? You ever watch Back to the Future, Clyde?
No. Hello.
Oh, I'm just getting a sip of my Mexican water here. Well, there's another doctor in that movie. He says one should never know too much about his own future. So don't worry about it. I wouldn't ask questions like that if I were you. I wouldn't ask. Anyways, thank you very much, Clyde, for calling in. Thank you for sharing your wonderful music with us. We hope to talk to you again, but we hope once you become big and famous that you don't forget, where you started out, and that's right here. Paranormal.
Farewell, Doctor. May shadows embrace you. Good call, Marcus. But that was kind of people like to be different. Timothy putting in $4.20 and says, "Am I experiencing a haunting? Details: rhythmic knocking, unexplained moaning from my mom's room. Woke up with my boxers covered in ectoplasm." Well, the thing is, Timothy, is sometimes people will confuse. Thank you very much. First of all, thank you very much for the kind words. Me and Mark and the studio co-ghosts all appreciate it. But some people can confuse ectoplasm for different types of things. So what I would say is, somebody walking up there, Mark. What I would say is get a bit of an analysis. Bring it to a university. See if they can do a little bit of an analysis, or you don't live near any universities, just taste it or whatever. If it tastes like a battery, then that's of course your ectoplasm. If it tastes a little bitter and sweet, a little salty, all three of those, it's or any of those really, we're talking about something else entirely. It's close. It's still close to ectoplasm. It's just, it doesn't come from a ghost. It still comes from spirit. It still comes. Don't worry about it. Who cares? We got another another breaking report coming in here, folks.
I'll just bring Paul over here. We had the Adam's apple. The hand makes a circle and chops into that brainstem. That's a knockout point. Thank you, Paul. I come right in and attack the Adam's apple. Thank you, Paul. So you poke from here right into the eye. Thank you, Paul. I hit him, comes flying back. If I miss, into there. Thank you, Paul. As you can see, there's a lot of force. Thank you, Paul. And we're squeezing hard behind the windpipe. Thank you, Paul. I follow through with the strike. Thank you, Paul. Wham, like that. Thank you, Paul. Kick, like that. Thank you, Paul. Coming right down on the skull. Thank you very much, Paul. 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 Out of that circle.
By following McSweeney's self-defense, you're going to be able to maintain a strong, healthy body and to protect it throughout your entire lifespan, or until you become disabled or fragile and weak.
You heard it here first. You want to follow McSweeney's. You want to go to McSweeney's style of martial arts, because that way going to save you as you become weak. Mark, go ahead now and open up to line 788. We are really whiz-banging through these calls tonight. Hello, caller. You are the 788th caller tonight on Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. My name is Doctor. We're fucking around with Ouija boards all night. How can we help you?
Hey, don't use foul language like that.
Sorry
That's not
about,
okay.
sorry about that.
This is
How can I help you?
Prophet. This is Prophet, and
Prophet.
I'm actually, I'm actually a demon slayer of some sorts. I exorcise
slayer.
demons. I make them,
demons.
They say that the power of Christ compels, and I have the power to send those spirits to hell. We're talking about evil spirits like succubus, because hey, I'm about to bust. It's just things like that. I really, I'm Prophet. I'm here to, slay those demons back to the grave.
Okay, that's what you do. Well, we got. I'm not calling you liar, because we got ghost hunters. So why is there not demon slayers? I never heard of one before. I heard of a priest.
I'm not just a demon slayer.
I definitely heard of a pastor before, but.
Yeah.
Right.
That's like second level stuff. Okay, I'm actually a lot better than you. Of course, if you have a pastor,
you might have a level
3,000 exactly.
on the phone here, Mark.
It's over $9,000 is what I charge for exorcism. Because I'm a prophet.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I'm a prophet. So
what's your success rate? What's your success rate?
My success rate is 99.9%. I'm just like, Lysol. Not all the lies you saw on TV, obviously, with all these ghost hunters and things like that. I'm the legit kind of thing. So it's 99.9%. The only thing I can't exercise is Lucifer itself. And that Mexican water is not Mexican. It looks more like Flint water, Michigan, okay? And you need to stop drinking that, because it's going to turn you into something.
It's fine. It's this other stuff that's making me sick.
Help. Maybe you spent so much time down there.
You spend 5 weeks out in the Mexican desert, and you see how quick you get used to it. But the good water, the holy water. I make holy water. I sell it for like $500 a pop. A lot of money.
I'll give you a free sample, and that should get your digestive system and your taste buds used to. I'm sending it to you for free. I have your location. I'm Prophet. I can turn water into Grey Goose.
My mother taught me to never accept water from a stranger.
I'm not a stranger. You're a doctor. I'm Prophet. I'm literally exactly what you want to be, but better. Yeah, when you're over there putting your hand up your patient's bungholes, are you able to heal their prostates that are filled with cancer?
Put your hand up there.
No, because you're not godly like me. You're not godly like me. You're not godly like me. Okay, I can touch the prostate like you do. I can stick a finger up the bum, and I can heal that prostate cancer or colon cancer. But what do? You just charge them extra for medicine. That's all you are. You're a scam. I'm the real
Stick it
thing.
up there. You know what? They're Demon Slayer, whatever you call yourself. You stick it up
I'm
there. I
Prophet,
spent 4
okay?
to 5 years in South America getting my card. I should know a thing or two about this. You stick it up there and you swirl it around and you're looking for lumps and stuff. And then if you don't find any lumps, then thumbs up. You know, hey, that's okay. If you do find a lump, then that's just the step one of your next step. And your next step is going to be to stick in a camera. You put a camera up there, a medical camera, and you see what that lump is. And maybe it looks like it's cancer. And then what you do is you get right up in there with a X-Acto knife, and you slice off just a little thin slice of that lump inside. And then you get tweezers and you tweeze it out, stick that under a microscope, look for cancer, and it's not what you're saying. Obviously, you don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about, okay? You don't know what you're talking about. You're obviously using your dick to reach up inside them. You know, you got to get the tweezers. More like you got to get your little wiener to fill the
Hang
bumps.
it up.
Yeah,
We're gonna be hanging this one. That's sick. Fucking. Welcome back, everybody, to Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. My name is Doctor. We're going through 1,000 phone calls tonight, talking all about fun with ghosts. Special guest not going to be here tonight. We're going to do another breaking report. Let's see if we can count it down in the chat. Cue it! Cue it, Mark! 5, 4, let's count down together. 3, 2, 5, 4, 3. You guys are too slow. 1, 2, 5, 4, 2, 1, 3, go! It's a breaking report!
Warning signs of satanic behavior may be apparent, such as a sudden, bitterly antagonistic attitude towards family and religion, a drastic decline in academic performance, a reclusive behavior pattern, and listening exclusively to heavy metal rock music, almost to the point of addiction. When one or more of these warning signs are evident, you should look further for ritual items such as a pentagram or other satanic symbols, black or red robes, a decorative dagger or knife, a chalice or goblet, black candles, a personal diary with a black cover, which is called a Book of Shadows, and copies of publications, such as the Satanic Bible and the Satanic Rituals, and possibly a small makeshift altar. If you discover items such as these, experts advise you contact your local law enforcement agency at once.
May Zozo come. May Zozo come. May Zozo come. May Zozo come. Mark, if you don't mind there, we're going to open up to line 903. Hello, caller. You're the 903rd caller tonight on Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. My name is Doctor. How can I help you tonight?
Oh, Doctor, just the man I was hoping to talk to. My name's Jonathan.
Yeah, I got the hosting job tonight. I'm sorry to cut you off. What'd you say your name was?
Jonathan.
Jonathan. Welcome to the show, Jonathan. Great to have you.
Oh, great to be here. I'm actually calling on a bit of business.
Yeah.
I'm actually from Hell IT. We've noticed a lot of inbound connections coming into our VoIP servers from your location.
What do you mean? I'm not too good with the tech. I'm not too good with the internet and technology and stuff. I just look, I'm a busy guy.
That.
I don't have time for a lot of things.
I totally get that. I died in like 1652, so trust me, I know how complicated this gets. Essentially, we've been seeing a lot of like inbound communication attempts to some of our residents down here. Are you
okay?
Are you using like a Ouija board at a party or something like that?
I'm hosting a talk show.
Oh,
I'm hosting a talk show. Yeah.
Okay, that might do it. One second. I'm collaborating with my.
I think we're going to play a game of. What's
that
that game called again, Mark? You were telling me about the game that you were telling me about. It's called Fuck, Marry, Kill. It's fun. So we're going to ask the board. We're going to give the board a choice. Anybody in the world who would like to. So it's a bit of a. And we're after the hour now, so it's a little bit more of an adult show. So who would like to fuck? Who would like to marry, and who would like to kill? So we're going to get into that a little later.
Oh, that does sound like a good time, and we certainly love
yeah.
that game down here.
I thought you might.
Not that the big man lets us do too much fucking. It's
no,
not really just pain.
I get it. I get it. You know, I don't know if you watched this show before. I spent a little bit of time. I spent a little time down there on level 9. A little time there on level 9. So I get it.
Okay, VIP.
I get it.
I didn't realize we were talking to
I was sitting right by the beast.
Big man's friends.
Yeah, I was sitting right by the beast.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, I mean, you know how things kind of work down here then, but essentially what we're seeing is like it's kind of messing with our internal phone lines with a number of Ouija attempts, we'll say, that are coming in. Something called a slow loris attack. You can Google that if you want. The important thing is we're trying to gauge kind of like how to balance our systems properly. Yeah. How many people would you say are kind of using the board together? Anyone watching the show is going to be kind of a participant in this and opening their own connection. So
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Honestly, I didn't even think of that, to be honest.
It caught me off guard, but oh, don't worry, it happens. You know, this is it's one of the things we like to prepare for. But so could you give me that estimate of users?
About 150 million people watching right now.
Oh, okay, that is quite a bit more traffic than we're used to. Give me 1 second. Yeah, we're not really sure we can handle that number of connections. We obviously being hell, our department doesn't get a whole lot of operating budget because it's part of the fun, part of the punishment.
Right.
Is there any way you could I don't know, make some people stop watching?
It's not what we're really into around here. We're actually trying to get up. I don't know if you've seen the program before, but we're actually trying to get up to about half of the world watching. Yeah, we have about a quarter of them watching right now. So by the end of the night, if we can get up to, say,
4 billion inbound connections over a single board.
Oh no! It'll only be about 300 mil tops. Pardon me.
Okay, 300 mil. All right.
Put that in your calculator and add it up.
Yeah, that's gonna be about quadruple the amount of bandwidth we have allocated.
Really?
Yeah,
Don't
that's
say.
That's kind of a problem for us. Might also be a problem for you.
I think it might be. I've been hearing a lot of laughing and plates smashing and doors slamming. And this guy says, "You can't hide from me. You can't hide from me." Sounds like he might be a wrestler. Might be a wrestler or something. But I've been having a lot of troubles, frankly, since I started playing with this board last night.
It might be,
and especially since we've been doing this, since we've been sending out this energy to 150 million people, all out on the internet. So I mean, it's accessible to everybody all across the globe, global platform here. yeah, I've been noticing a few strange things, hearing a few strange noises.
Yeah, that'll.
That's a bandwidth thing you're telling me.
Yeah, and like, so it's not just you know, it's not like throwing a paper plane down here, right? It's like a bi-directional communication. So you're basically opening like a bunch of big pipes that are coming right through that studio you got there. So like,
I got you.
It's all.
Well, I tell you what,
it's
we'll
all
just
coming
do
in right there.
If it's all right, we'll just do fuck, marry, kill, and we'll be done with it. We'll be done with it. We'll say goodbye, and the board's done.
Okay, I think.
Give it a rest. Yeah. We got everybody's favorite part of the show coming up here right around the corner, so we'll give it a rest for a little while, and then we'll come back. Take a couple calls. You'll break out that fuck, marry, kill, and yada yada to the end of the show.
All right. And normally, we'd be a little bit more.
Yeah,
stringent, but since you know the big man
completely.
We like breaking some rules down here. Obviously, we're all here for a reason, right? So, all right, I think we can work with that.
Interesting coffee. All right, well, fair enough. I'm glad we can come to a conclusion. I'm glad that we can come to a mutual agreement.
Yeah, Sir. Absolutely. We obviously.
What's your name again? Sorry, I want to write this down. Jonathan from Hell IT, working down IT there. Well, thank you very much. You know what? Let me say something before I let you go there, Jonathan. Mm-hmm. The Bible is full of lies. The Bible is full of lies because anytime I interacted from anybody from down there, you guys are pretty reasonable. You guys are pretty reasonable people.
The Bible's not even the right answer. Yeah, exactly. It may be a little chilly, actually, from what I understand. But yeah, like
I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it when I was down there. I found it to be a perfect climate. The horns I could do without, but I mean, you win some, you lose some, right?
The horns get a little rough, and then the computers down here all scream instead of like normal fan noise. That's a little bit. Yeah. But hey, I have a stable job. That's more than most people. I can't complain.
Absolutely.
Really.
In today's economy, how could you ask for anything more?
Exactly.
All right, Jonathan. Well, thank you very much for calling in tonight. Very nice call. Very nice call.
Thank you for working with us on this. Really appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks for being such a nice guy. Jonathan from Hell. Jonathan from Hell. Very nice, Mark. Very nice. All right, so we'll take a little bit of a break from the board. Do the mailbag. How about? So the mailbag is everybody's favorite part of the show. It's a show where people send in their pictures and their drawings and letters and things like that, poetry, graphs. Special investigative video reports, all sorts of things. You can understand why it's everybody's favorite part of the show. Now, I know it seems to you here that my energy is a little low, and I think it's because the board has taken a little of my energy, if I'm going to be honest. Just joking. Yep. Woo! Now comes to be everybody's favorite part of the show, the mailbag. First here in the mailbag, we got a letter coming in. This one says, breaking! Aero Mexico Flight 576, a Mexican domestic passenger flight from Montclair to Cancun was hijacked today. The plane was flown to Mexico City International Airport where the passengers were released. Lucky we weren't on that plane. I'm glad that we just snuck across the border like that, Mark. Oh, very nice. Thank you very much. This one is very nice. It's two cute little kitty cats with their thumbs up saying, keep up the good work, Doctor. I love to see something like that. Good job, Mark. Good job in picking that one up. We got a letter coming in this time, folks. This letter says, Doctor, it's time to pick Gorf's son. or dentist daughter? Pick wisely. You can't tell me what to do. You can't just write in and tell me what to do. This is not your show. This is my show. You can't just write in and tell me what to do. You can't just write in and tell me what to do. This is my show. You can't just write in and tell me what to do. You can't just... I'm going to be picking fourth son. Fourth son. All right, another letter. This one coming in from Jimmy. Jimmy asking, is my brother Jeremy a ghost? Obviously he is, Jimmy. I hate to break it to you, but there's nothing else he'd be. Look at the look in his eyes and the way his face is distorted like that. Obviously, your brother's dead and haunting you. Kermit the Frog. This is looks like someone's costume of Kermit the Frog. We celebrated last Halloween, dressed up like Kermit, a Muppet, one of those Muppets, Mark. Muppet. Another letter coming in says, why watch Doctor's trash show about fun ghosts or whatever when you could be watching my 2000th and last show, which is one right now. We spread positivity and good vibes. Attached a picture of my reaction to Doctor's dumb show. Well, you should learn how to spell, fella. You should learn how to spell because you spell ghost wrong. And you spell one wrong. You probably meant to write which is on right now. It says which is one right now. Who cares? And obviously, what's that, Mark? Obviously, you're just copying me and saying it's your last show. It's not going to be your last show. How many times have you said that? 1,000. At least 1,000. Next, Mark. All right, this one coming in from Taylor Swift. She says, hi, it's Taylor Swift. I'm up Triangle Mills, lost my purse. Can you send me 20 so I can buy a sausage roll and a tape? Sewer, please shake it of. Oh. Don't you have any money of my own? Whoa! We got a letter coming in now, folks. This one says, hola tu mierda. Mierda, it means shit, Mark. It's the third word in this. Okay, I'll just read it. Combat, or as I go down by here, combato, coming in from Southern America. To say my travel to doctor school has been an adventure would be an understatement. Life is going good so far as classes begin next week. I'm all moved in thanks to your help. I've already made a bunch of friends just by whipping up some of my famous combat chili you would rave about. I can't wait to share with you how much I will have learned next time I write you. Hugs and kisses. Combat. I really don't know who this combat person is, Mark, and why they keep singing. All right, woo! Yep, 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 woo! Yep, go Oilers! Yep, 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 go Oilers! Yep, 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 yep. All right, we got a letter coming in here. This one says, "Hey Doc, just getting the car ready for the summer. Just got her plated up." And it says, "I'd rather be frauding. I'd rather be. I would. Sorry." Yeah, it makes about as much sense as the words it says. Another letter. This one says, "Poem of the month from Montclair Poem Society." Finally, it's a poem. As if you were an egg, I'd take you to my bed. To keep you hot, I'd stuff you up my butt. All right, this is Quinnis. Quinnis sending a picture of him and his new girlfriend. Well, congratulations, Quinnis. I assume it's your birthday photo. Doesn't say much except on the back it says Quinnis, new girlfriend. That's it. Quinnis, new girlfriend. Next. Another letter. This one says, "Dear Doctor, this is my little friend Henry. I keep Henry in my dungeon and I bring him out merely to examine him, like one would a tarantula or other such insects and arachnids. I study his mechanical mannerisms and write down my findings and then peacefully set my hand down in his enclosure. He can go back into his burrow. Oh, isn't that sweet? Isn't that sweet little fella? Little sweet little Henry. Sweet little perfect little baby alien Henry. Alright folks, we'll give you a second to scan in this QR code. It won't give you a virus. It won't put a virus on your computer. Another letter coming in. This one says, every 48 hours, Pastor Richard Burnish gives another Montclair prostitute bathes. Please have a prayer for those that suffer from this disease tonight. Well, after all the things that Richard Burnish been saying tonight in the chat, Mark, Toad, Patrick, Two-Pack Shaker, after all the things that Richard Burnish been saying in the chat tonight, I say he deserves this letter. Watch out, eh? Don't let him stick it in you unless he's got something on it. Alright, another one for everybody's favorite hockey team. We're going to wish them one last good luck this Monday. They're going to be taking on the final championship game. They're going to be going after the Dragon. Not only are they going to do something that hasn't been done in 31 years, not only are they going to do something that hasn't been done in 34 years, but they're also going to be doing something that hasn't been done since the year of 1942. I just want you to put that in your hat and sniff on that for a bit. 1942. So everybody, cross your fingers, keep them crossed until Tuesday morning, and let's put all our good faith towards everybody's favorite team. This one says, hi doctor, Mark's payment finally went through, so we're shipping the graphs for the show. For this new zine graphs, I thought we'd do something fun, so we graphed everyone by how much they watch Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. Okay, Mark, I hear something laughing, and it does not sound friendly. It does not sound friendly, Mark. What a hoot. Okay, well, let's take a look at Zine's graph. And why, Mark, are you saying payments in? Where do you even have money? Payments go to me. All right, we say hours spent watching Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. And we see a few of the viewers' names. A few of these names I recognize. I recognize some of those. And then it says Zine Graphs. I can see these. I can see these small words. It doesn't make sense. I'm a penguin now. A number 42 at the bottom. I like the number 42. It says number of convictions for public indecency and Next. Mark, why would you even spend money on something like that? Why would you even spend money on something like that? We could be eating actual hot dogs. 2,000 fucking shot to the head probably is what you're celebrating. The things you do around here. All right, finally in the mailbag tonight, this final submission coming in from local artist Two-Pack Shaker. Found this old drawing. He says he was exploring Japan and found this old piece of samurai parchment and thought he thought it looked a little familiar, and he sent in a piece of the parchment to us here on the show. He says it come from the 17th century. How can that be? It looks exactly like me. Well, it reminds me of something. All right, folks, it's that's the end of the mailbag, except for this part here where we put in a new special report from our overseas correspondent. He's got something very interesting for us to take a look at. This is the last of it. Good while it lasted. I guess I'm going to have a sick stomach for the next week. All right, that was it. That was the mailbag, folks. I hope you very much appreciated that. It wasn't too bad. Oh, we got a lot worse things in there, I'll tell you that much. We thank everybody's missions, ones that spent their time coming up with stuff and sending stuff to us through the mail, because we know stamps aren't cheap, and we appreciate everything that everybody does out there. Now we're going to go ahead and open it up there now to line 980, line 980. Hello, caller. You are the 980th caller tonight on Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. My name is Dr. Yep. Woo! Welcome to the show. How can we help you tonight?
Yeah, hey, what is it?
Hey, doctor.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
I'm getting pretty quiet. Come on, let me just turn you up a little bit. All right, talk now. Now you can say it.
What? I'm asking, what is it?
What is what? Just trying to turn you up here. I can't really hear you.
Oh, it's
What
okay.
is what? There we go. There we go.
I'm just asking, what is it? You've called me a bunch of times. What is it?
Who is this?
This is the ghost of Evan. I've gotten like 150 million calls from you. They've gone straight to my phone, and I'm just now seeing them. What is it?
Ghost Evan. I'm sorry, bud. Listen, I'm no expert. I've been fucking with a Ouija board all night, and I'm just
You've been
trying to get
fucking
hold
with
of
a Ouija
anybody.
board?
You mean this calls all ghosts? This is what you're telling
Well,
me?
no, this calls me. This
board calls
me.
you.
This board calls me the ghost of Evan. And you've been like
Why have
sending
you been
text
telling
message
me
after
that you're
text
Donald
message all
Sutherland
night.
and stuff, and things like show hole and small pee and
You've been sending that to me.
no.
I've been getting
It's
messages
been
saying
moving
small
on its
pee-pee.
own half the time. It's been moving on its own
What?
half the time.
No.
I got doors
What are you
slamming.
talking
Listen here, Ghost of Evan. I got doors slamming around here. I got glass breaking. I had low growling noises. Demons laughing at me.
You probably just have shitty
What's
neighbors.
that? What the fuck is that, Ghost of Evan?
What? You probably just have shitty neighbors, man.
I think there's nobody in the building. It's just us, and I think we might have made a mistake tonight, Mark. I told you we shouldn't mess with this kind of stuff. I told you we shouldn't.
Dude.
You said no, trust me. Last time I
Dude,
listened
look-
to you about a show idea, Marcus. Last
Look
time.
behind you, man. Look behind
It's
you,
a
man. You've got,
storm.
like, a
It's been
massive
storming
storm
since
outside.
last night. It's been storming for about 26
Yeah,
hours now.
that's probably it's probably fucking with your internet and like causing all like you probably have a
Internet's-
window open. It's like opening all the doors and stuff.
Internet's fine. Internet's fine.
I mean,
Hey, Ghost.
dude.
Ghost.
Yeah, what? What?
We got breaking report coming in here.
Our anus is a useful thing indeed. The anus gives relief in time of need. We all have an anus, so no matter what you've heard, remember that anus is the proper word.
It is the proper word. Very good, very informative. Sorry, we got some local residents that have been going around the world and filming in videos and sending them to us live here tonight. That was the last one.
Okay, it's just
Warning sign.
I'm in
We
the
already did
UK
see-
now, so you've been sending me these text messages all night, just saying weird
Just
shit.
put your board
It's
on
3 a.m.
silent. Put your board on
It is on
silent.
silent.
I just need to use it one more time. I
My
just need to
phone,
use
like,
it one
lights
more
up.
time. One more time.
Fine. What is it, man?
Well, I don't want to use it with you on a phone. I want you to talk to me through like.
I
you can do.
don't want you to use it either. You're sending me just mean stuff.
It's not me.
Asinine.
It's not me doing
asinine
it.
Shitpost.
Ask any of these people. They've been putting their fingers on the TV and feeling it move too. It's not just me.
Ow,
It does it on its own.
They're touching.
I can't even
monitors.
remember what the heck it does half the time. It's like I go into this deep sleep or something, and I can't
got,
remember. It was. I don't
My
think it was a good idea,
notifications are
Mark.
just text after text from you. What are you doing, Matt? Just put the Ouija board down, man.
No, we're going to use it one more time. I'm sorry about this, Evan.
ask that you
I'm
don't.
going to block your number now. I'm going to hang up
really
because we're
love
going to
you
do it
don't.
one more time no matter. You hear that? You can't hide from me. You can't hide from me. Hang up on this ghost, Mark. Hang up on this ghost.
Tired, man.
Hang up on it. Oh, we got 2 more phone calls. 2 more phone calls to do, and then tonight's over. That's it. Friendly studio co-ghost is probably what's been keeping away me being possessed. Okay, before we go to our last 2 calls, folks, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. All of you that have been watching this whole time. I hope you've been enjoying the program. Hope you've been learning a lot tonight. If not, my apologies. We can't really. Mark promised that he wasn't going to let the pranks through tonight, but apparently he's let through a couple of jokesters, and I apologize. Okay, so we're going to get to a segment that we had planned. It's the last time with the board. I got to get in this damn trance again. We're going to play a game of fuck, marry, kill. And the board has a choice out of everybody in Montclair. Everybody in Montclair, because border of the world is too much. So it's going to choose fuck, marry, kill. All right. Dear board, we come before you tonight for one last chat with spirits of the dead. All dead, whatever spirits, you may come through the board and enter my body now. And we are asking you to play a game with us. We're asking you to enter my body and play a game of fuck, marry, kill. Dear board, have you heard of this game before? I feel it starting to move. You land on the yes. I don't even have to look at it. All right, so you're familiar with the game, huh, board? All right, so we're gonna start with fuck, and we're gonna go to marry and kill. So, who, board, dear spirits of the dead, dear anybody that may want to enter my body right now, my body is open to you like a vessel. Who would you fuck? All right, we're gonna have to get the letters together in the chat. Move down to a P and an A. Moving over to a T. Almost tricked us there. Back slowly to an R. Oh, the letter R. R. I feel the spirits inside of me. Alright, I feel a little bit at rest. It seems like the board has answered us. What was it? Patrick. Patrick would be the one. Okay. Dear board, which one of all of Montclair would you be the one to marry? Whom would you choose to marry? Dear board, answer us now. May all spirits enter my body and answer us now. T. You can put more spirits in my body if it makes it go faster. Dear board. Oh yeah, there's more going into me. There's a lot more going into me right now. Oh, I feel him. I feel him entering me. I feel him entering me. And relief. What did it say, Mark? 2-pack. 2-pack would be the one to marry. All right, board.
One final question. Which one in all of Montclair would you be the one to kill? Happened. What did it say? What did it say, Mark? Whew. That was a hard one. That one. They're getting worse. We're gonna just close that thing out tonight, and I'm done with this thing. This building is getting real creepy. Go ahead now, Mark, and open it up to line number 999 of the evening. Hello, caller. You are the 999th caller tonight on Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. My name is Doctor. How can I help you tonight?
You see, this is Dr. Huxtable, and you know what? Yeah, I've been watching your show, and I think it's the zip-zop-a-dibbity, and, you know, it's been happening with the kids these days, and, you know, I got this Japanese ghost I'm trying to look at, but, you know, it's kind of talking weird, and I just want to know if your Ouija board can tell me what it's saying.
We're not using the board anymore tonight, sir. It's too exhausting. We got doors slamming. I feel 3 long scratches on my back. I'm not gonna lie. I bet you if I started taking my shirt off right now, in front of a quarter of the world, and I were to take everything off, you would see 3 long scratches. Takes too much time.
This is exactly like, you know, how it seems with the women. I don't use the Quaaludes. I don't use the Spanish fly. They call it Spanish fly.
No, hang
I
it
don't
up.
use the Spanish fly.
We got one more call tonight, Marcus. One more call. 19 more episodes. Oh, it's not a ghost. That can't be the sound that a ghost makes. I never heard anything that sounded like that before in my life. We're going to take this board and smash it. At the end of the night. Go ahead, Mark. I'm going to go ahead and open it up to the last line. Can we do that? Answer me. Get off your phone. Get off of your phone, Mark. The last line, line 1000. Line 1000! I don't care what you're working on. 2000, who gives a fuck? 2000, who gives a fuck, Mark? Alright, line 1000. Hello, caller. You are the 1000th call tonight here on Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. It says we have Colin calling in. Welcome to the show, Colin. How can we help you tonight?
Hey, it's Colin. Actually, it's Colin.
Colin, yes. Welcome to the show. How can we help you? Tonight's episode is all about fun with ghosts. I am going to start sleeping with the lights on.
What? Sleeping with the lights on?
Oh, this has been an awful night. I'm trying to keep it together because I'm in front of a camera right now. But I never been so scared in my entire life. I think I did something bad tonight. And a ghost is a ghost, and a demon will follow you home. That's all I'm gonna say. And I shouldn't have been messing with. I shouldn't have been messing with what I didn't understand. I'll acknowledge that. But as long as it helps anybody else out there watching, you know, I'll take it. I'll take the brunt of it. I hope it goes away. Probably not going to.
Well, I hope for you. I hope it all works out for you, Doctor.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Colin. Those are such nice words.
It's Colin. I've been watching the whole show basically, and I see you're
They're
using
getting
this,
pretty
Ouija
long
board
nowadays, huh? They're getting really long.
Yeah, it's it's definitely way too long, but whatever. I don't have anything else better to do. So, I've been watching this Ouija board you've been doing all night, and I wanted to tell you about my experience using
okay, okay, fair enough. Finally, we have somebody talking about what we're into, what we want to talk about tonight. So, Colin, tell us your experience with your own.
It's Colin. Yeah. So when I was growing up, there was a lot of times where, one of my best friend, Derek, and I used to, hang out a lot, and for some reason he really liked that Ouija board. He wanted, it was like he always wanted to play with the Ouija board, and after a while you're like, okay, fine, we'll do it, right? Mm-hmm. So one night we're playing board, and the ghost, the thing moves, right? You're aware. You've been doing it all night, and so the ghost moves.
Been doing it for 27 hours straight, and my back's starting.
Yeah, you've been fucking with boards all night, and so you know how it goes.
I shouldn't have fucked with the Ouija board. I shouldn't have. Let me tell you this, to all you kids watching, all you kids tuning in right now, just leave it alone. It might seem like it's a good time. It might seem like it was a board game, packaged by Milton Bradbury or Hasbro or whatever, but it is not a toy. This thing gonna fuck you up.
Yeah. Well, and that's what we found out.
I hope it doesn't follow me home. Wherever I choose to sleep tonight, I hope it...
Well, how about you wait until you hear my story, because this might change your mind.
Okay.
Because this really is affecting my entire life, and so I want you to just listen, listen and decide if what you did was okay or not, basically. So, me and Derek are playing board
American
because, he just wouldn't stop bugging me to play it, right? I'm sorry,
Yeah.
what, excuse me, doctor?
No, I'm just talking to the people watching. I'm still listening to you. Yeah. He makes you play the board. You're
I'm
not
also
into it.
talking. Right, yeah, so, but, so we're playing, he really wants to do it. He's bugging me all the time to do it, We play a few times and, haha, funny, whatever. It moves, haha. Right. And then one time, it spells out that we should kiss each other. And I was like, what? Excuse me? I'm not gonna Derek, I'm not gonna kiss you just because the ghost wants me to, right? And then he said the ghosts will be angry if we don't listen to their instructions. And so I ended up for that one time I was like, okay. I was like, okay, fine, we'll do it this one time, and so
yeah.
But it just didn't sit right with me,
Why
and
not?
so, well, I just never, he's just one of my friends. I never wanted to do that, and but it seemed like he wanted me to.
Yeah.
The ghost.
Well,
so,
ghosts will tell you to do different sorts of things. Ghosts will tell you to do different sorts of things with that board. That's what I've been learning over the past 27 hours, and that's what I read in the books, in all the books.
Yeah,
you should probably listen to him. You should probably listen to him.
Well, and I did, and so fast forward a few years.
Yeah.
Well, so fast forward a few years, and now Derek and I are basically playing Ouija board every night in our home that we share, and it's just it's getting a little crazy, and I don't even know how to get out of this cycle.
What's crazy about it?
Well, it's why does it have to happen every night? Sometimes I'm tired, I have a headache, I don't want to do it every night.
Well, have you told Derek your feelings?
Well, yeah, but it doesn't matter, because every time I try and talk to Derek, he grabs the board and he's like, let's ask the ghost, and then the ghost tells me to do some extra stuff, and because I don't want to anger the ghost.
Have you ever tried introducing something else to the relationship, like a magic 8-ball, perhaps? A pair of dice?
Maybe I can. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, you know, ask it
say,
like,
you know, Derek, if you love me, Derek, you'll let me do what I want to do for a change, and I'd like to just give this a try. Just give it a try. What's it gonna hurt, Derek?
okay, but like, what should I like? What kind of things should I ask? Like,
should I kiss Derek? Should I put his things like that? You know, things towards your relationship.
Okay. And I guess, okay, interesting. All right. So then it's not, you know, we're not relying on this
suck his
ghost.
tongue when he sticks it in my mouth, or should I?
Whoa, okay, whoa, doctor.
Well, it's past the hour. You know.
Okay.
What I'm saying is rude. Medical.
Okay, all right.
Natural.
So that's the medical term, suck the tongue.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. I think I'm gonna go on, you know, Amazon. I'm gonna buy a magic 8-ball, some dice.
Get some dice.
Maybe like
and
a jigsaw
that'll help
puzzle.
with your relationship too. If you learn how to throw dice, kind of like that, it's gonna really help in your relationship. Just get that smooth motion going, and trust me, it's gonna help a lot.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I can kind of see.
That's just a little bit of extra advice from one doctor to his. Usually I charge for some kind of advice like that, but no, you learn how to juggle those dice, how to jiggle those dice, and you know. His name was Derek. Derek's gonna love you forever.
Yeah, Derek.
You might forget about that board completely. You might forget.
Well,
about
that would be
board
nice.
completely.
You know, I don't want the ghost to tell me to suck his cock. I want to do it myself. You know.
Yes, that's not the medical term for it, but yes, I understand what you. I hope we helped you tonight. I hope we helped you.
Yeah, this was great.
I know. I know all the things I say are great. You see, the thing is we're trying to get more people to realize how great the things I say are. That's why I say leave a comment. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Subscribe. That's one, right? Hit the notification bell. Colin.
Yeah, it's Colin.
You know the importance of the notification bell, right?
I mean, I think so. Isn't that the thing that tells everyone, you know, when a new stream happens and
that's right.
Things like that?
It'll tell you when I post the information about a stream is coming. It usually happens on a Wednesday. And then you'll get another post about, what is it, half hour, 15 minutes before the actual stream starts. Which are on Saturday nights at 6:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. Here on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3. I also want to get into things that I always like to say, but you know, I really get into this hosting thing and kind of got to focus on that. So some of the things I like to say I don't get to say as often as I like to. And just like to thank people for watching the show, and thank you for calling in. Thanks for calling in tonight, Cole. Really.
It's Colin.
And for people's generous donations that really help the show go, keep it going. The economy sucks, and I appreciate every single bit of help I can get. And I appreciate how it comes from your own pocket that way to a complete stranger. You're just trying to sit here and educate people, trying to get them just maybe a wave from the mundane realities of life for a couple hours every week, and it really just touches me in a special place. People will actually set aside their time and their efforts, everything, to be part of this. We're on our 24th month, Colin.
It's Colin.
We're on our 24th month of doing this. And I can't believe we're going to go for another 19 episodes for sure, having a great time. Hopefully everybody's having a great time also. Well, thanks for calling in tonight, Colin. I got a bit of a song to do. We're going to close out the Ouija board, say goodbye to that, end the show, and we hope everybody has a great week. Toke 18, going in at 1420. It's not worth it. It really gets my heart going, Toke. It really does. I still love the show, Toke 18. Well, I'll tell you something, Toke 18, I pretend that it's awkward to me, and I don't like to say it to people and stuff like that. Well, I love you too. I love everybody out there. I love everybody for being part of this silly educational program here. We're going to get right to the top. All right, yeah. Thanks, Colin. Have a good night. Have a good weekend.
It's Colin. All right.
Unfortunately, it comes to be that time of the evening. And although I don't want to do it, it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for coming to my show. 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 Captain Crunk, thank you for coming. Evan Fitz 216, thank you for coming. Player Unknowns, Battlegrounds, Trademarked, thank you for coming. Fortune 8507 and Toke and Clairview, thank you for coming to my show. Helitrip 513, thank you for coming. The Account of Darkness, thank you for coming. Braden B, thank you for coming hard to my show. Two-pack shaker with a wrench, thank you for your drawings, your moderation, your to my show. Creole, thank you for coming. Your video bite. J Pinkman, number 505, thank you for coming to my show. Patrick with a wrench, thank you for coming. 2021, thank you for coming to my show. Thank you everybody out there watching tonight on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3 and by way of the internet there on YouTube. I really appreciate you coming to my show and you hanging out for 3 hours. Well, what's that, Mark? Hasn't quite yet been 3 hours, you say, huh? We have a little bit of a time for quickie, do we? It goes up and down, 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 up and up and down, 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 up and up and down, 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 up and down up and down, 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 up and down. so sleepy now. Goodbye, quarter of the world and Studio Ghost. I'm leaving you tonight. Good night, good night, good night. Goodbye, all you viewers. There's nothing you can say to make me change my mind. Good night. Good night, everybody. Thank you very much again. I love you all. We will see you next time on Paranormal Conspiracy Talk Show. Do it 2 weeks from now. We're going to get her going every 2 weeks on a regular basis. Keep her going like that for a while because I know it's summertime and nobody has anything to do. So anyways, we'll see you guys in a couple weeks. I'm just going to get this board shut down here. So what was it, Mark? We got to click the goodbye. There's no goodbye. I'm looking at it right now. There's no goodbye. Marcus. There's no goodbye. Inside of my head, but he insists that he be fed. I have to keep going until he's fulfilled. He makes me do the things he says. I have to do an in-depth analysis to see just how many people I've killed. I shouldn't have fucked with the Ouija board. I've cursed my life for sure. And now I'm stuck with Zozo inside. The demon came more than nearer after I called his name 3 times in the mirror. And now I'm fucking terrified. Me so cold, me so cold, me so
just